Hey guys, today I'm going to talk to you about the new movie EST. This movie comes to Netflix this Friday on March 12th, and you know what? My family really enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun with this movie. I'm excited to give you my spoiler-free review in just a second, but before I do, I'd love it if you take one moment and hit that subscribe button. All right, let's talk about EST. Hey, Tessa from Mama's Geeky here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel. Okay, so what intrigued me to EST was Jennifer Garner. I'm not gonna lie, I adore her. I think she's so adorable, and I kind of love her in everything that she's in. 13 Going on 30 is one of my favorite movies. I have seen it way too many times. I have it memorized. If you haven't seen that movie yet, check it out. She's incredible in it. But so she really was the draw for me in this movie. Her on top of Jenna Ortega, who I just really adore. I love her. I think she's great. My kids really like her because they're big fans of Stuck in the Middle. So this was something that the whole family was really excited to sit down and watch together. Now, is this a groundbreaking movie? Are we getting something that we've never seen before? No, of course not. This is very much a family-friendly movie. It's charming, yet predictable. It's funny, yet sometimes the jokes are a little too ridiculous for adults to like, a little too, kiddish. But my kids loved it. They were laughing from beginning to end. I mean, that's not to say I wasn't laughing. There were several moments I was laughing. There's some poop jokes early on that just had me cracking up because I'm a child. But there's stuff like that in this movie. So the basis of this movie is that the parents, when they were younger and they first met, they said yes to everything. They would go skydiving. They would do crazy stuff. And basically, their whole relationship was built on yes. And then after having kids, no became the new yes. They say no all the time because they have children, and their children are trying to do dangerous, crazy things that would, destroy the house. So the parents the kids, I should say, made two different projects. Two different kids in the family, the two older kids, made projects about the mother saying no and turned it into school to the point where the school was like, hey, we're concerned about your kids. And then the kids bring up, the guidance counselor actually suggests a yes day. And when it gets mentioned, the kids say, yes, they really want to do a yes day. And finally, the parents decide, yes, I will do a yes day, which is where they have to say yes to everything. They cannot say no. And there's specifically 5 big yeses. They've made a board. And actually, the mom makes a bet with the oldest daughter, who is played by Jenna Ortega, who is 14 years old, that if she says no at all during the day, this character, Katie is her name in the movie, she gets to go to this concert with just her friend and her friend's cousin, or else if the mom gets through the yes day, she'll get to go with her to the concert. I tell you what, I would not allow my 14-year-old to go to a concert alone. I say that now. We'll see when the time comes. I think I did it at probably 14, so what am I to say? But so that's kind of, there's the yes day, but then there's this bet going on as well. So of course the oldest daughter is trying to push her mother to say no as best as she can. But the family just ends up having a really good time away from electronics and doing crazy things, like as we see in the trailer, going through the car wash with the windows down. Oh my gosh, I would never do that. I don't think that, what a mess that would create. But they end up doing all these fun things together. They have these really strong bonding moments, which made me think, my kids are now begging for a yes day, and I don't think I'll ever do it. If I do, I'll document it for you guys here. But my friend Real James over here, if you haven't seen him, check him out. He suggested I do it and film it. And I said, I feel like I kind of have to do that now. And I really don't want to, but you guys let me know down below in the comments if you think I should. But yeah, so this movie just really made me appreciate that. I want that time with my kids where we're all away from electronics and we're doing, crazy stuff. But then at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to put my windows down in the car wash. There's other things that they do that I don't want to do that. I don't want to have a water balloon fight. I don't like getting wet. Both those things get you wet. Why do you want to be soaking wet? I don't know. I don't get it. But the movie overall, guys, it's so much fun. Like I said, it's very much a kids movie, right? So the jokes are very much for kids, although the adults will find some of them funny. There's predictability. You basically know what's going to happen. I figured it out within 30 minutes. I knew every single thing that was going to happen along the way. But that's okay. It was still fun, and it was fun to watch with my kids, and my kids didn't know what was going to happen. They hadn't figured it out, and they were super excited to watch this movie. The script, I mean, there's some cheesy moments, there's some cringy moments where you're just like, they didn't say that, did they? Like, oh gosh. Like, it's just cheesy, and it's a kid's movie. It's very much a kid's movie, but it's a family-oriented kid's movie, which is what I love about it. I love that it just gives you those moments, you know, and it did make me long for those a little bit with my family. I don't know, yesterday it comes to Netflix on March 12th, this Friday. I think it's definitely a fun movie. If you like charming, family-friendly movies, I mean, you're going to enjoy this. It's nothing groundbreaking. It's nothing new, but it sure is a really, really fun ride. And I even shed a tear towards the end. My daughter started crying, and then I started crying. I blame her. It's all her fault. But yeah, it's a heartwarming, charming, family-friendly movie. There's really no other way to describe it. I give Yesterday a 3.5 out of 5. If by the time you've already gotten to this review, let me know what you think down below in the comments. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. You can follow me over on Instagram and Twitter. I'm at Mama's Geeky over there, MAMASGEEKY. I'm also real Tessa Smith. And thanks for taking the time to watch this, guys. I'll see you next time.